Okay, as this garden's matured, you're going to see some plants that maybe, you wouldn't cite specifically in a woodland. The eastern red cedar, of course, they thrive in full sun, but they're sort of pioneer plants. They come in disturbed areas generally and prepare the soil for a forest. That's their job. They don't live very long. Their roots go in there, and when they die, then they're building the soil. They're falling down and giving their host to all sorts of organisms. But you can also see as the light dapples in here, I think that's quite lovely. It's not a perfect tree in maybe gardening terms, but it's a perfect tree in its function. And I just love that. And we'll let it go because I'm in a neighborhood. When it really declines, I will take it down, chop it up, and we'll add it to the woodland. And you'll see that through here. I'm going to show you a few. We'll look over here. And you can see the view as we come out now. We're going to walk into a pollinator garden. But right here, here's a chopped up tree that we've just added to the garden. And we're watching over time as these decompose. And, they're going to add to the soil. They give a little structure. And I imagine there's some little creatures enjoying that and living underneath. You'll also see it in, well, we'll come back around. We'll look at it. You'll see it in some other forms. So we just come through the garden. We're coming through a section of woodland sunflowers. I can see a few little invasives here I haven't found yet. They're popping up. What is this, honeysuckle or something? And it's coming right out. If this were out on the edge of the garden where it's sunny in a traditional garden that's just being mulched, there's no way I could have pulled that out. I'd need a little tool. But you can build a section where that doesn't happen. And here you can see some linear, little branches that we put in here. And the idea is to just sort of get more material in there and help them decompose and break up and add to the soil, which is what you'd find in nature. And over here, as we come around the garden, you can see over here was a wonderful patch of May-apples, and now they've done their job. And we see some of the ferns coming up and some of the other things. And